What's the nicest thing a guy had done for you that turned you off? Like he did something nice for you, but it turned you off.
I gotta give the short answer.
I mean, any answer you want.
So I was in a relationship with someone, and I had made it perfectly clear to him. And I mean, I'm older now, so I can understand like how he was upset. But it was my birthday,
Yeah.
and I told him. He took me to the Louis store, and I told him, "All right, this is the bag that I want. I like this bag. If you get me anything for my birthday, I want this bag. I don't want nothing else." That's what I said to him. He got me a laptop. I already had a laptop. And I was a little annoyed because I'm like, why are you buying me a laptop when I already have a laptop and I already told you what I wanted and you asked me what I wanted? But at the end of it all, he was trying to surprise me with something because the bag that I wanted was like a limited edition bag.
Okay.
By the time he went to the Louis store to try to get me the bag, it had already been sold out all over the country, so he couldn't get it anywhere. So that was like the nicest thing that
He tried to do.
yeah. So at the point in time when the bag came out, it wasn't gonna last long, and they only had a certain amount of bags left, and he knew this.
Yeah, but the
he was trying
question,
to surprise
I think
me.
now. So the question is, what's the nicest thing a guy's done for you, but it turned you off?
That turned me off because I'm
He
like,
tried to do it, but he couldn't get it.
so the problem was I told you what I wanted, but then you tried to
He tried to do something above and beyond for it. Like,
right,
okay,
and then
I
it
got
still
you.
didn't turn out the way that he expected it to turn out. So it's kind of turned.
Yeah, that don't really
But
count.
I mean, it doesn't really count. But I
don't
really
really have
haven't had anything other than
anything
that.
other
Where
than
somebody
that.
tried
Okay.
to do something for me where it turned me off.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about yourself? Nicest thing a guy has done for you, but it's turned you off. It's like,
I don't have anything because I feel like if a guy is doing something nice for me, it comes from a nice place, so it won't turn me off. So I don't have anything. I can't
maybe
even
like
think
maybe
of
like
anything.
flowers on a first date or something, or
No,
no, that wouldn't turn you
I
off.
just feel like if you're doing something nice for me, it's not going to turn me off. If it's something nice,
Okay.
I can't see it turning me off.
All right. What about you?
I don't have one.
You don't got one? Nothing the guy did nice. Okay, so everything guys do turn y'all on. That's nice.
I'm not gonna say that, but
Okay, so that's what we asking.
Right.
no, I still can't answer the question.
A guy that you weren't interested in.
in. Done anything that was nice, I'm not gonna be like, no.
But it doesn't have to be a guy that you're dating. It could just be a
Well,
Yeah.
random dude
in
or
general,
in general, just any guy. In general, any guy. It doesn't have to be a guy that you're dating.
Yeah.
Like a dude you just met, and I don't know, he give you $100. I don't know. It could be anything. Literally could be anything. Like, cause the reason why we ask because a lot of girls always say that guys are too nice or the nice guys turn
Pretty
them
much
off.
like the term nice
You
guys
know,
finish
like-
last.
Yeah.
We trying to discover why nice guys finish last.
Yeah, why?
For the chat.
Nice
Alright.
guys don't finish.
Okay.
last.
Yes, they do. That's another topic though.
You choked all the nice guys out. You want a dude to choke you out. That's what you want. You go, oh yeah, I like that, Bobby. That's what you.
I don't choke them all.
But you, what you?
It's not all. She said not all.
Listen,
Not
the only time that I've ever put my hands on a man is if I felt like it was very much necessary and I
Problem.
had to defend myself.
Keep it
That's the only
funky.
time.
Do you want a guy? Do you prefer a guy that you could choke out or a guy that he could choke you out?
A guy that can choke me out.
Exactly.
If you can choke,
Of course.
my thing is if you can choke me out, then you can choke me out. You can't choke me out. You can't choke me out.
Exactly. Moving on to you. What's the nicest thing a guy has done for you, but it turned you off?
Any guy. It doesn't have to be a guy that you're dating.
It could be
Any
any
guy.
guy. Like,
Could it be something that they said?
yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah, like I don't like when guys be like, "Good morning, my beautiful queen." That's just cringy. Like, no, that's cringy. Like, you doing too much. Like, my African
Chat,
you
chat,
doing too
take
much.
notes.
Take notes.
Take
Do not
notes.
say that.
Yeah,
Don't
just
say
say
that.
good morning, calm.
Don't say
That's
that.
it.
but-
Take
That's
mental
like
I feel
notes.
you on that.
Yes.
That's
So let's go back to
That's
Lika.
it.
Do you have one? And what about something nice that a guy has said to you that turns you off? Nothing creepy, something nice. Like, I know you got a lot in your DMs. That's why you laughing.
Right.
Name them.
Okay.
Right. Malika.
Just get it out.
Go ahead, Lika. Get that.
Y'all both already know what the answer is, so you might as well just say it.
What you talking about? But I just want to know what you gonna
my
say.
gosh, like, God, just be like, especially like if we just started talking, you
Yeah.
just like already Yeah, my sexy chocolate, like
Sexy
my God.
chocolate.
Like,
Sexy chocolate. Sexual
Good
chocolate.
morning, sexy chocolate. Who says that?
Right.
Ew,
Okay, so
I
that's a
don't-
turn off.
that's a turn off. Like what?
I mean, if he's in your age group, I can see where that would be a
Sexual chocolate. That's kind of funny. What about yourself?
Maybe I had somebody cash at me money
much?
on my birthday.
How much?
How much was
It
it?
was $50, but I just felt like it was not very thoughtful,
Okay.
you know, as
Okay,
a
but
birthday.
like nice, but it wasn't thoughtful.
it wasn't, it wasn't thoughtful.
Got you.
Yeah.
So that was something nice that he did that turned you up. Hey, dudes, don't be cash apping girls bread, bro.
Yeah.
Simpish. We don't
No,
do
that's
that.
not what we're saying. We're saying don't
Well,
cash
no,
app
I'm
at
saying,
$50.
yeah, just be thoughtful with the birthday gift.
Oh, this was a guy you was talking to.
Yeah.
Okay, and instead of getting you something, he just like gift cards and
Yeah, it was
and
like
money.
last minute
Yeah.
kind of feeling. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Like he wasn't really thinking about you.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, let me
it-
just send
it
$50 real
turned you
quick.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh shit, I
Okay.
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The small things matter, fellas. If you do something, even if you do something cheap, but you do something meaningful to her, like maybe
Yeah.
Very
if it's
true.
a conversation that y'all had, and y'all have like this, chemistry between this conversation or this experience, and you get her something reminding her of that, but it's cheap, that goes a long way. To some girls, other girls they like, nah, I need that Louis bag, baby. That's because their mind is already ruined. You don't want those women anyway. Okay, now the next question is, start where we started. We started with Harlem, so we're gonna start with you. What's the most
Yes.
toxic thing a guy has done that turned you on?
Yeah.
So it's something toxic he did, but you was like, daddy.
I can give y'all an example, like
Don't give him too much. Let's just let him
matter
think.
of
Let's
fact,
let him
yeah,
think. Yeah,
Toxic? I don't know. That's hard.
toxic or bad, but it turned you on. He was like, I kind of like that. You want to give an example?
I need to
Go
think
ahead,
on
Yves.
it.
Give an example.
Yeah.
like you go to the club with your girls and he didn't want you to go, but you went anyway, and he comes to the club and drags you out like, yo, you going home. I told you not to go to the club. Get out of here. Like he literally pulls up to the club and gets you out of there.
I don't know. Chicks may not like that.
That's an example. That's toxic though. You'd be surprised how many chicks they like the
homie.
controlling guys. Or
Yeah, homie should leave her though. If
of course,
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're
Like,
saying.
Yeah,
Anything like that.
No,
it
I
doesn't have to be
I don't
to
have-
that extreme,
I
but
don't
You don't
have
got
anything.
nothing?
No, only
Okay.
because I'm only 2 years and some in this dating situation. So
Got you.
I
even
No, I
nothing
can't-
that your ex-husband did that was toxic that you didn't that you might have.
No, none of it turned me on.
Okay, got it.
She said none of it.
That's the reason why she got the
That's why
divorce.
she got that divorce. In the beginning, maybe it was turning.
Probably, yeah.
After a while, it was like
Blowing up your phone.
What about yourself? Most toxic thing a guy has done, but it turned you on.
Well, for me, the most toxic thing probably would be like cursing me out. Like,
Ooh.
stop playing with me. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
That turns you on a
Yeah.
little?
All right, all right. What about you?
Mine is more like just man yelling like, what you yelling for? Like, calm down.
Like aggressive, maybe?
Yeah, like you mad aggressive, but
Okay. So you know it's toxic, but it turned you on a little bit. Like, yeah,
Okay.
daddy, take
You
control.
heard that, fellas? Yell a
Okay.
little bit.
I don't know about yell, but I mean, just be aggressive. Let's say that. Go ahead. What about you?
I don't like toxicity either. It don't turn me on. Toxicity don't turn me
It
on.
don't
So I
turn you on?
can't say, oh, he did such and such, and I was like, ooh, this toxic thing turns me on. I cannot say it, and I don't know if it's because I'm old or
All right,
what.
so you've been in
I
a
think-
relationship for 2 years, right?
No, so listen, I've been with the person before this person for 32 years.
Okay.
And then I was married for 24. And I just got divorced divorce was final last summer. But I've been
Okay.
separated since 2019.
Okay.
So I don't have that much toxic.
You ain't got that
Turn
much.
on.
So I'll give you an example. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. So say
Okay.
you in Walmart with your little boot thing, and you know when you walk down certain aisles, you smack your butt real hard or something. You know it's toxic. Ooh, daddy, stop that.
See, that's not
but it kinda
toxic.
turn
I
you
like
on.
it. That don't seem toxic.
Most
to
women
me.
like
Most
that
women
though.
do
You know.
like
I like
They be
my
doing
butt.
that,
I was trying
They
to-
be loving it.
Yeah, you.
I like
this
it.
nigga.
I don't care where we at. I love it.
Y'all love it.
That was
Okay.
nice.
What about you, Harlem?
She got something.
I know you got something
She got
toxic.
something. She did say she like to
And
do that.
listen, I'm sitting here trying to think because I'm not. I would have to say, this one dude I was talking to at one point, when he would call me, he'd be like, "Yo, where you at? Like, who's around you?" Like, he'll video chat me or whatever just to see, like, "Yo, show me who's in the room." Like, I don't know.
That is a little
why.
toxic. That is.
That was super toxic.
That was
I found
toxic.
it funny, but it was like kind of a turn on because like, oh, you
He give a
actually
fuck.
care.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wouldn't have really. I wouldn't really cared if I actually had somebody there and the motherfucker was like, show me the room. Like, all right, here's a nigga right here. Like, what the fuck is you gonna do now? Nigga, you gonna pull up? Bet not. Pull up?
Yeah. So, and the reason why we ask these questions, this is just for the audience, though, because like I said, most of our audience is male viewers, right? And this is them to really understand female nature, right? Females tend to say one thing, but they act another way. And there's actually a study done on this too. I forgot what university did the study, but they hooked electrodes to the woman's vaginals and electrodes to the man's penis area, and they gave them a clicker. They showed them images, and these images would come up on the screen. Every image that they showed for the men, the electrodes, what it did was it tracked the blood flow, right? So every image that it showed for the men, the blood flow would be equivalent to the clicker, so it would match up, right? So men were as honest when they did the clicker. So they'll show a clip of, just random things, and to be honest. But for the women, they weren't honest. It would be pictures of two monkeys having sex, and they would get the blood flow down there, but they wouldn't press the clicker. Right? Or to be pictures of lesbian sex or stuff like this. It would be blood flow, but they wouldn't press the clicker. So what women say one thing because they want to show purity, which is okay. They want to be politically correct, politically correct, but they're really, they have other motives. So
subscribe to Silent Business.